Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning to my panel. My name is Farah Shuhada Binti Hassan. Today I will present about my case study, Audit Building of Person with Disable (PWD) on selected klinik kesihatan in Negeri Johor on final year project 2. Now I will introduce the introduction of this case study. First, PWD, which is person with disable, are those who having long-term physical, mental, intellectual or sensory impairment when they are combined with various barriers can limit their full participate and effectiveness in society as defined by PWD Act 2014. Next, some of the public place fail to provide compliant facilities for PWD according the MS Malaysia standard and lacking in previous user-friendly facilities such as by ISA 2016. And to investigate this issue surrounding PWD facilities in klinik kesihatan, this study concern on physical disabled. Next, to raise awareness to those who do not value identify in providing pure equality without having to choose the universe in providing service to society, whether they are physical perfect or not. Next, the advancement for public place can also be seen physically through the use the appropriate equipment. It's not only raise the profile of government klinik kesihatan, but it's also kickstart the public service in environment. One of the primary consideration in this development in public should be planning and design for facilities for disabled too. So we go through with objective of this case study. First, to find out the facilities provided for community with disabled in klinik kesihatan at Johor district. Second, to identifying the problem with disabled facility provided in accordance with guideline has been established by klinik kesihatan, kerajaan. And lastly is to access the type of disabled facilities available in Johor Klinik Kesihatan. Literature review. The point of the chapter is first on what is the person with disable. Second, classification of person with disable. Third is the law of person with disable by government building Malaysia. Fourth is type of klinik kesihatan in Malaysia, which is by this case study is followed by population at that district, so that case study is all selected klinik kesihatan are type 3, which is population below than 15,000. So next is guideline Malaysian Standard MS 1184 2014. This guideline is followed by plan and using the correct person with disabled facility. So next is characteristic of person with disability facility. Second last is person with disability facilities. This is have 15 facilities for government buildings or other buildings, not only for klinik kesihatan. So lastly is the type of facilities, PWD facilities that needed in klinik kesihatan, which is from 15 facilities. We just finalized checklist PWD shorted by 8 because 7 facilities is not needed in small klinik kesihatan. Next, go to methodology. Methodology from problem statement, objective, literature review. So from literature review have 2 types, which is data collection and previous study. For data collection is visual inspection, which is go to site and check the data. And then second is assessment. So for previous study, which is list PWD facility needed in klinik kesihatan or other building. So from assessment and list PWD, we need identify facilities accordance with Malaysian standard, which is MS 1184. From there we can go get the checklist from PWD. So go to analysis and discussion. If not qualification, we go back to identify the facilities. If yes, we can go conclusion, and we go to the result of the case study from KK1, KK2, KK3 and until KK8. We can conclude these facilities, which is just 100 not compliant. Just 100 is not compliant for the facilities. So from only 8 facilities out of 15 required by MS 1184 have been edited. That out of the number, the facility provided by all clinic from various district have met, despite the lack of some aspect and volume meet all the specific specification. The most essential feature is like just handrail, which is only supplied on stair and not for ramp or other areas. So next, the raise awareness to whose do not available identity to provide pure equation without having a choose the universe in providing service to society, whether they are physical or not, perfect physical or not. So lastly, this is because any healthy clinic or clinic kesihatan does not meet the criteria established by MS 1184 is likely to run into the issue, such as parking does not have enough room, enough area for disabled individual, resulting is parking is not for equal size. This is for KK7. So pathway and entrance buildings, every clinic just follow the MS, but ramp is also stair, signage, toilet for KK2. The door is not follow the MS 1185, the smaller than the specification. So next is door. So all of this is compliance. Next is discussion. For discussion, this case study is fine. Klinik Kesihatan Kertin District either provide or not provide facilities for disabled to facilitate their utilization. The state of objective A, the selected Klinik Kesihatan provide facilities for disabled. Nevertheless, objective B discovered by several PWD facilities and Klinik Kesihatan do not fill the requirement set forth by Malaysian standard due a variety cause. One of them that the study conduct in existing structure, which is the Klinik Kesihatan already have that facilities. So secondly, which is implement all current situation and a building but according the existing plan. Aside from that, the population, that district population will be in an impact on that Klinik Kesihatan service. Lastly is objective C, an assessment, namely site visit and checklist found in MS 1184. Found the facility provided by Klinik Kesihatan around selected district and satisfactory because each clinic provide the necessary facility that disabled despite not following specifications set by Malaysian standard. But every existing building should meet 15 disabled facilities, and this study just sought by 8 facilities. Last is conclusion. The local government is responsibility approving plan application and building design, which is have at some building we need to provide the facilities PWD for someone or for needed. As a result, the structure appear in high complete and instance of access and greatest facility that encourage access to all users regardless of their physical ability. So next, biggest obstacle the physical activity were discovered by this study is barrier in building environment. A barrier-free environment, on the other hand, survive to provide a comprehensive facility for klinik kesihatan and facility or other physical challenge who visit the clinic. To be equal use, it's a better design products, maximum utilized for great number individual regardless age, culture, education or level for ability. That's that. Thank you.